Taylor Watch. Welcome back to another week of Taylor Watch. And yes, Taylor still is on the move. She's still doing things every day that we have to talk about. And her new favorite thing to do is bring all of her friends to a football game.
Every A-list celebrity that she's friends with was there.
Yes. She texted all of her friends. This is what I think, like a month ago. And was like, listen, guys, I'm going to start getting really into football right now. Are you guys into it? Do you want to tag along? Like, let's all fully commit. I'm even going to get a boyfriend. It's all going to happen. And we're going to start going to these games. And they said, yeah, girl, absolutely. I would love to do it. Taylor, of course, was at the Jets-Chiefs game cheering on Bay.
Yeah.
And she brought along Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman was there, Sophie Turner was there, Ashley Avignon, which, like, can we do a deep dive on that friendship? Because I have no fucking idea who she is, how they became friends, and all of a sudden she's like really
Is she an actress? I don't know who that is.
No idea. I don't know anything about her.
Sabrina Carpenter was also there.
Sabrina Carpenter was there. And her brother and his girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yes, her brother was there with his girlfriend. His girlfriend's name is like Sydney Ross or something. She's also a model.
Oh, snap.
Very pretty. She is a stylist and designer that resides in Nashville, Ashley Avignon. And that's cool. It says her name is the first to appear in the secret message of Swift's song 22. So they have been friends for a long time. I don't know what exactly she... I would like a deep dive. We might have to do a deep dive on her.
Is she Taylor's stylist?
No way. Because if she is, then... I mean, Taylor's style is sometimes very good. Other times, I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing? I mean, she's hanging out with the girls on 4th of July.
Yeah, no, they must be besties.
And like, so they definitely are. But I do feel like recently, all of a sudden, she's everywhere up in her face. So they must just be closer, like more recently. I don't know. But anyway, whatever. So she's there. Brittany Mahomes is there. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot too. They all went out to dinner the night before.
Yeah, that's true.
All the gals, all the wags, and besties went out to dinner the night before. They went to Emilio's Battaglia, which they just keep, that's like the second or third time they've been there kind of recently. Noted that apparently that is Joe Jonas's favorite place to go.
Wow.
In New York City. And so everybody was like, oh, Sophie just like took all her best girl pals went to Emilio's, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate that too.
An update there as well. Apparently Sophie submitted to the court a letter that Joe wrote to owners of a manor in England, begging them to sell to them because they wanted the house. So it's like proof that he wanted to move to England. And so now he's like keeping these kids. I don't know. So I thought, what a big fucking mess.
It's just so unfortunate how messy that divorce has become.
I know.
Because I really, really like Joe Jonas and I love Sophie Turner.
He's my favorite Jonas.
He's my favorite Jonas as well.
Devastated.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on in his head. Really,
I know.
Truly.
He's fucking up.
Sophie Turner is staying with
She's
Taylor.
out for blood.
And she's there. She's like loaning her apartment to her, which is crazy.
That is wild.
Like, how did people even figure that out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she's just there so much. But I mean, it is kind of crazy. Like Taylor Swift has adopted Sophie Turner. Like, she's like, all right, well, you're my adopted child now.
Totally.
And so we love that though for Sophie. I mean, friends help you when friends are in need, and if there are petty reasons behind it, so be it.
Yeah.
And whatever. So they're having a good time. They're carrying on at the game. Everybody's having fun. Donna Kelsey stopped by, making an appearance, blah, blah, blah.
Very cute.
The whole thing.
She was sitting next to Jake from State Farm at the Eagles game.
So that's what I'm about to get into, Gia, because the NFL now this is one big marketing spectacle now at this point.
Yeah.
Taylor included. There is no doubt in my mind that she's not collecting a check from the NFL.
You think so?
Yes, because there's too much promotion for her. Like they showed her movie commercial a bunch of times during the broadcast, during the game. They just showed her a ton. They showed these commercials of Travis Kelce. Like it's all, I don't think that their relationship is a PR relationship, but I do think that they're capitalizing on the PR while they're in this relationship. I think they decided like, all right, we're going to go all in. We might as well go all in and let's all make a lot of money, because Jake from State Farm is in a commercial with the Kelce brothers. And so I think because Donna Kelsey was sitting next to Taylor last week and got so much attention, they did an ad deal where Jake from State Farm would sit next to her at the Eagles game, and Jason Kelsey was tweeting about it, making jokes about it, whatever. Ryan Reynolds was also like tweeting about it and making fun. So I just feel like he's got his hands in a lot of different businesses.
Yeah.
There's just, it's all one big thing. Ryan Reynolds is obviously at the Jets Chiefs game as well. He brings Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is coming out to play Wolverine again in Deadpool. So it's like, it's all, and that's coming out kind of soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all tied up in itself. And yes, I'm sure they're friends in real life. And yes, I'm sure they're just having fun or whatever, but it doesn't hurt to be seen with the people that you're doing ad deals with and the people that you're doing movies with. So I just think that like everybody everybody knows how this looks and they don't care.
Right.
And they're just excited.
Yeah, I agree for the most part. I just it's interesting to me like the NFL would just be paying her to show up, you mean?
I don't necessarily think it's paying her to show up. I think that she's like, I'm showing up and you can talk about me as much as you want. You can do whatever you want as long as you play my movie commercials.
Oh, okay.
And maybe you cut me a check for how often you're going to be like cutting to me in the fucking booth.
Right.
Like,
Well, I mean, it is crazy how much the NFL has just tried to capitalize off of this
100%.
where it's like kind of annoying.
No, it's very annoying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying the only way that I'm not annoyed about the NFL capitalizing on the situation is if they're cutting Taylor a check at some point, because it's crazy. I was getting DMs from people saying that it just, she would never allow her likeness to be used for free like this. Like it's just so much Taylor. They're doing YouTube had the scroll bar had her fearless heart.
I saw that. They're changing the bios. They're changing like their headers.
The header every week is Taylor.
Yeah.
They're really
they
they're
used
doing
Welcome to New York as the song
which she denied the use by Fox last week of any of her songs, but I guess she changed her mind for NBC. I'm not sure. So that's interesting.
But people were saying that maybe it wasn't Taylor's version, that they were using the stolen version.
Oh my God, that'd be so fucked up if that were true.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would hate that.
Yeah. Because it sounded very similar
Welcome to New York is, and it's, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
That would have require special permissions. But anyway, so I think that, everybody's in bed together. Everybody's cashing checks, making money, making appearances, getting more famous as time goes by. And, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Good for them.
This one, to me, felt like a little bit more, not low key because she showed up with such an entourage, but just not as big of a deal.
No, it was more commercial than anything. Like it was very much like, I'm here and I'm going with all my friends. And we knew she was going. When she went in Kansas City, it was like the surprise of the century.
Yeah. And she was in the Chiefs gear and it was this whole thing, sitting with the mom. Now it was very casual. She brought a lot of friends.
Yep.
So
this made more sense. Like if she had showed up to that Chiefs game and it was this same crew, or it was like this was the first game she showed up at, it would make way more sense for it to be like a casual thing and she's hanging out with their friends and maybe they're friends or whatever. But the first one felt more like I'm your girlfriend and I'm coming to see you at the game. Yeah. I also I guess the night before they went out to dinner or whatever, Travis went out to dinner with all the team and Taylor went out with all the wags and whatever. Rumor is that they met up later that night and Travis stayed over and left in the morning or left, in the early afternoon to go to the game. People were up in arms about that because apparently it's like, and I inquired about this. It's not a rule by the NFL, but I guess it is tradition to not like be out at a girl's house the night before.
Right, okay.
But it's like fully allowed, obviously, and nobody cares. And also, he's a huge star and like does great in the game all the time. So what's the big deal? I don't know. I think it was weird to have headline news that Travis Kelce slept over Taylor's house. That was weird to me.
I saw a lot of tweets that are like, oh, like Travis Kelce's legs are going to be sore, like Jets +8.
Exactly. Everyone's saying whatever. And then honestly, at a certain point, like the Jets were doing pretty well.
Yeah, they were.
And I was like, great. Now Taylor Swift's going to get blamed for this. That is my only qualm with this. Like, yes, I did have to sit and watch 3 hours of football yesterday that I didn't want to do. But I also needed to make sure that they won. Right. Because if they didn't win, Taylor Swift would catch the blame. Yeah, for putting on such a show, for being there, bringing all the celebrities.
Making Travis sleep over.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Like she would have caught that. So I'm so glad that they won just for that reason.
Yeah, I agree.
Shout out to Zach Wilson, who I've decided is hot, confirmed. And also shout out to Robert Saleh, who is also hot.
Okay, I don't know.
He's the coach of the Jets.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Something about him.
You think he's hot?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
I was towards the end. I think because he was like mad on screen, and I was like, ooh, he's so mad.
That's
But I liked
hilarious.
him.
I do think Zach Wilson's hot.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a baby face.
For sure. He looks so young. Like,
yeah.
how old is he even?
I think he might be like my age around.
Yeah.
But he's so cute.
Yeah,
and
he
he
is.
played well last night, so good for him because he's been getting a lot of heat. But
big shouts to the Jets for holding their
staying
own.
in there. Yeah.
We were making fun of him all week leading up to it, so good for them.
Yeah. I just think it's so funny that Brittany Mahomes has kind of
Ugh.
has wedged her way into the group. And, it is very nice of Taylor to let her come in and include her. And Brittany Mahomes, I don't love her. She's annoying as fuck. And, she's had some times on TikTok and shit where I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I very much agree.
But
The girl loves the spotlight. She loves attention.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
She's kind of chilled out, though, I would
she
say.
has, definitely. She
Big
has
time
this season
chilled out.
for sure.
I think she, kind of saw the hate and was like, all right, for my own mental health, she probably was just like, I need to take a step back. So,
well, she was just being
I don't have
obnoxious
any
online.
Yeah, I don't have any problems with her being in that group as long as she just keeps it chill.
I feel like there was no way that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there was no way that they weren't gonna start connecting. Because again, on the field, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce have an important relationship. So obviously they see each other outside. Obviously they are friends or whatever, and Britney's part of the package. As long as I don't see Taylor Swift chilling with like Jackson Mahomes, I'm all fine. You know what I mean? Like Britney is annoying. Yes, she's annoying as fuck. I haven't really gone in too hard on her because I really don't like her at all. I think she's like the most obnoxious person in the world. But I don't want to, I don't need to beat a dead horse literally and figuratively because it's just everybody knows
I feel like
that's
the general consensus.
Yeah,
and,
everyone knows she sucks. I just they don't need to be besties. They can be wag friends, and that's all. That's all fine. I'm trying to think.
They didn't leave together. Which was interesting.
He went on with the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Or he went on the bus with the team.
Yeah, she left with Sophie, arm in arm with Sophie.
I saw that.
Yeah, which I thought was interesting. I wonder if they saw each other, if you just kind of like bounced. I mean, they must have had to see each other.
I'm sure, like called or something. Like, I mean, that's my question too. Is like, did the whole team leave? Because also he's not gonna like hang behind with his girlfriend. Like if the team all goes on the same plane at one time, like is that the thing? Isn't that usually what happens?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
I don't really know how like NFL travel works.
Yeah, me neither. We're gonna have to figure that out.
But I feel like for camaraderie's sake, like you should be traveling with your team.
100%. Yeah, you can't let your girlfriend. Same thing happens. This happens to everybody all the time. They get a new boyfriend or they get a new girlfriend and they start making it their whole life.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, all they do is hang out with their girlfriend.
Yeah, and then
Travis Kelce, we don't want that for you.
Yeah, and
Stay
I'm sure
being
the
a team player.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fun to watch them all out there, and I love Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively and Taylor Swift's friendship. I think they're super cute, and Blake Lively and Taylor seem like they're two peas in a pod. So I love any opportunity.
Blake Lively brought her sister too.
Oh really?
Yeah, her sister was there.
Oh, I didn't see.
She was, and I don't know this, but everybody online was telling me, Teen Witch. Her older sister played Teen Witch back in the 90s.
What the hell is
which
Teen
is a very popular show. It was like Sabrina before Sabrina.
Oh, okay.
But Blake Lively's sister, Robin, was Teen Witch.
Good for
so
her.
everyone was hyped. I'm sorry. Not in the it was in the 90s, started 1989. So it's like an old show. I've personally not seen it myself either, but everybody was freaking out about this and saying nice things. So that was nice. And yeah, Taylor's brother. And then they all went out to Zero Bond after.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Huge
I
entourage.
gotta get to Zero Bond, huh?
I don't even know how.
I gotta get there.
You gotta
I know
some
Dave's
people.
a member. I'm trying to be like, I just want to see the inside.
Is that where she was seen with Maddie Healy?
Yeah. No, that was a different place.
Oh, okay.
That place was.
Is that the
that place is near
Club Cipriani or something?
Yes,
like
the
Cafe
new
Cipriani,
Cipriani thing because it's a new. It's on a rooftop on the waterfront, right?
Yeah,
down by like Battery Park.
Yeah.
Whatever that is yes, where she was with Maddie Healy.
Okay.
But no, she loves Zero Bond. Everybody loves Zero Bond. It seems, and Zero Bond seems to be the only place that is like for real celebs, and you can't just like buy your way in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't even know how Dave is a member. Like I mean, I'm sure he pays for it, whatever. But I don't think I'm pretty sure it's a more like you can't. Zero Bond is what Soho House wishes it was. You know what I mean? Like Soho House is like. Nobody gives a fuck about Soho House anymore.
Yeah, anymore.
Like,
I
no
feel
one
like
is impressed by Soho
yeah.
House. No one thinks it's like a fun place to go. Like it's just, it's ridiculous. But Zero Bond has got the lock on that exclusivity at the moment. So it's piqued my interest. I want to go. I've heard the food is really good.
Shit.
Shout out actually Silvana, Dave's girlfriend. She did a video about the food that they were eating.
Oh,
and
I think I
watched
think
it like
I
3
saw
times,
that.
fucking drooling. It looked so good. So that also makes me want to go. But then really, it's just like that's a most likely place to rub elbows with Taylor, especially when she's here.
Right.
Something to note. Taylor goes back on tour. Her first concert is she has 3 in Argentina and then 3 in Brazil. The first one I believe is November 7th or something along 7, 8, 9, and then 15, 16, 17 or something. During that week or during that time, the Chiefs have a bye week. So interesting to see
Travis
if
goes
Travis
to
will
Brazil.
go to Brazil.
Come to Brazil.
Come to Brazil. Or go to Brazil or go to Argentina to see his girl. I'm curious.
I think that's the most talked about aspect of this relationship is the fact that, are they going to be able to make it last when her tour comes back up and with his season?
Which is soon.
It should be. And, if you want to, you will. And especially with both their money, they could easily travel back and forth. It's a lot.
Absolutely.
I mean, going from Europe to the States, back and forth, that's
a lot of
crazy.
time.
Yeah, but we'll see. And I genuinely really hope for the best for them, and I really hope that they can make it work.
I think that I think it will be good. Like I think that having that space is nice. They're both booked and busy. We've been saying it. They're booked and busy. It's nice to be busy, and I'm sure it's not like they have time to be like gallivanting. So it's kind of nice, like, I don't know. She has this boyfriend who's like back burner boyfriend. Like, okay, like I have all this stuff going on, but I kind of have a boyfriend on the side. Like if I want to talk to somebody, like he's like on retainer basically.
What's the Barbie? A long-term, non-committal, long-distance boyfriend? Yeah.
Yes. Long-term, non-committal, long-distance boyfriend. That's
Travis
what he is.
Kelce
That's Travis Kelce for Taylor.
Yeah.
See the rumors that they're joking around about dressing up as
did
Barbie and
see
Ken
that.
for
It's
Heidi's party.
Who says that?
Right, exactly.
Like,
who's saying that?
Who's submitting that?
And why is it why is it headline news? Like they joked about it. Like where? Where did they joke about it? Who said it?
Yeah, who said that?
Where's
I would
the
like
source?
To know. Yeah, I agree.
I need to know the source.
It's very funny, and I feel like Taylor would definitely not do some sort of
like a couple's costume.
Yeah, couple's costumes. But I will say,
I don't know, because has she ever?
No, she's never.
I feel like she's in the time of I'm doing everything I've never done before.
Yeah, you're right. As soon as I said it, I was like, because
she did just hang out with Greta Gerwig like the other day.
Yeah, and she has made these public displays of having a relationship with Travis Kelce. So actually, a Halloween red carpet together wouldn't be so out of the picture.
It'd be so nuts. We would see those. We would see that everywhere.
I would die.
It would be like.
I think it would just even be fun for people to dress up as Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift as a couple.
Did you see that? Did you see that couple from 2020?
I did see that.
That was nuts.
I wrote a blog on it. I don't know if it was ever posted, but
no, it was. It was.
Oh, it was.
I saw it. Yeah.
But they 2020, they were like, it was so funny because the caption was like, I don't think Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will ever be seen in a room together.
Yep.
But like, fuck it. And they are like the new coming of Nostradamus.
It's so crazy.
Predicting the future.
It's so crazy.
And they get to say, I did the couple's costume before anyone else.
Whenever things like that happen, it really does like freak me out, blow my mind.
Yeah, it is weird.
I don't know how, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just too many people on this earth.
Yeah. And they definitely like got into a fight, like, babe, like, why can't you be Joe Alwyn? And he's
100%.
like, no, babe, I'm going to be Travis Kelce.
I'm going to be Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah.
For sure. Sure. Without question, not a doubt in my mind. So I'm trying to think. I feel like that's pretty much all the excitement.
I feel like it was pretty low key from because no one saw them together. They didn't leave together. Mm-hmm. If anything, I feel like that would have made things more crazy. But yeah, I guess it's just like it is very cute to see like all these people post like, oh, like now I can watch football with my kids, and they like to
that
watch.
Was really sweet. I saw I saw like a dad tweet like, you could talk shit about all this, but my 15-year-old is watching football with me. And I was like, oh, that honestly, I could cry. Like,
I saw a TikTok of these two little girls like sitting with their dad, screaming whenever she would come up on the television. It was very cute. So
I love that.
Taylor's just bringing families together.
That is really, really sweet. Yeah, it makes me feel good. And if that's happening, I'm all for it. I like a bonding moment. Yeah. And if we can meet in the middle, Taylor Swift and football, if we can meet in the middle, then that's all fine. That's all we're really looking for.
Yes.
That's all we really want to do. I think we're on the heels of the movie release. The movie release is very soon, next week, next Friday.
Yeah.
The 13th.
Yep. I don't have tickets. You do.
I do, but here's the thing, and the original plan is that I was going with a friend of mine who has a car and was going to drive us. And it was going to be this whole thing. And it was like the closest place that wasn't sold out of tickets.
Right.
That's how we got the tickets. 11 o'clock show.
Is it Connecticut or New York?
No, it's New York.
Okay.
You could technically take the subway there, but we would never do that at 11 o'clock at night, which is when we're going, or we would be going.
Yeah.
So we'd have to do car service, but it also is like, it's a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
So like we won't get home until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of it's a thought process. We have the tickets, they're non-refundable. So it's like either, we go, we don't go.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The area that we're going in, I think, may have a touch of sketchiness to it. To be there at 3 a.m. makes me a little nervous.
Right.
So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Regardless, we will be going.
Yeah. And
at some point.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I don't really know if I kind of have an interest of going opening weekend because I kind of want to see what the vibe is going to be like. Like, are people going to be dancing?
Right.
Are people going to be singing? Are people going to be sitting?
Dressed
up? Are people
up.
going to be dressed up?
I think it's going to be like the concert.
Yeah,
I think that people are
agree.
going to go. I think they're going to be standing, and I think they're going to be dancing and singing and screaming and carrying on.
I think I kind of would rather go when things kind of die down a little bit.
I agree. I would like to sit and dance in my seat.
Yeah.
And be like, in the kind of seats with the recliner and do the recliner and have my snacks, my popcorn, and be like literally screaming and,
I agree.
and dancing, but seated.
Yeah, I agree.
3 hours was a long time to stand up the first time.
Yeah, I don't want to stand in a movie theater for 3 hours.
Yeah, that
There's
seems
not
kind of
much
crazy.
room. Yeah, and I feel like people can be kind of obnoxious in movie theaters, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I agree.
But yeah, I do want to see it very badly.
Of course.
I'm just not too optimistic about if I would enjoy it opening weekend.
Can we talk about the screening that people are getting invited to in LA?
Yeah.
And where the fuck are our invites?
I was pissed off.
Furious.
Through
like Spotify, right?
Yeah.
But then it kind of got erased from the internet, I feel. So it was like maybe a
apparently
surprise.
it was supposed to be like a secret.
Okay,
And
so
you
so
weren't
what we
supposed to
saw
screenshot the
was like people got emailed through Spotify that was like, you've been selected for a special private screening of the Eras Tour, the movie, October 11th or something out in LA.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, oh my God. Like, did you get an email? Did you get an email? And then all of a sudden it was like wiped from the face of the earth.
Yeah.
We didn't say anything else about it.
Because they probably didn't.
We weren't invited.
Yeah, I was pissed. Like, Taylor Swift has been, and probably for you too, my number one Spotify artist.
It's all I listen to.
Literally, maybe for the past 5 years.
I have neglected other music.
Yeah.
You know what? This weekend was the first time I stopped listening to Taylor Swift and started listening to somebody else, only so I could support my other bestie, Ed Sheeran, who came out with Autumn Variations, a lovely album for fall
I have to
listen
to
to while you're cleaning or hanging around on a Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, if you like Ed Sheeran, you'll love the album. It's great. It's fabulous.
Yeah. So I'm pissed. I'm definitely. I will say, when she came out with those things on Spotify that was like, oh, your eras, and they told you like what eras you listen to the most.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the top 13% listeners.
Yeah.
I said to myself, that can't be right, because I literally only listen to her.
I know. There are freaks though that like stream, they like play it overnight and stuff.
Yeah, that is true. Like every
think
once
that
in a while, I
people
do listen to other stuff like Mount Joy, Noah Khan, whatever. Olivia
Right.
Rodrigo has taken up a huge part
Olivia
of my
Rodrigo took up some
discography
space
right
for a
now.
couple weeks
Yeah.
for me too.
But like, I would
say
say 96% of the music I listen to is.
I do think there are people out there who are trying to game the system for Spotify and they like put the songs on repeat and turn the volume down on their phone all night long. People do that for real. That's like a
that's
thing.
fucking crazy.
Which is really weird and crazy. So don't do that. But I think that that people just, if they can get a leg up by listening to her music as much as they can, they do. And if you told me that if I played her music on a loop all night long and I would get invited to the special screening in LA, then yeah, I'd probably do it too.
Yeah, that is
true. I mean? So I don't know, but I am upset that there isn't some kind of like, screening or something crazy premiere, something happening in New York. I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah.
And I'm also wondering, like, is there any way that we can get our hands on it and like do a screening,
Right.
Like, can we rent out a movie theater? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be sick.
I mean, obviously we'll never be able to do that, but I just think that like how, we're the word. We're the news.
I know.
This is Taylor Watch.
I know. Like we're on the.
We should be hosting a Taylor party.
I agree. Well, maybe we could just host our own.
We could host our own. The only problem is I want to play the movie.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe eventually we'll be able to do that.
Yeah, like when it comes out on Disney Plus or whatever the fuck it's going to come out on.
Yeah, right. For sure. Amazon Prime partnership with the NFL. For fuck's sake.
But it is, you know what I do? Speaking of being the number one news outlet for Taylor Swift, maybe we do have to see it opening weekend.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I feel like we do have to go see it.
Yeah.
There's got to be another way.
Because we can't not report back on Monday with how we thought about the movie.
See. That's what I'm saying. How can we not?
Like a midnight showing it at somewhere. Random New York City one.
I'm looking at the one by me.
Yeah.
Although I did look at this the first time, and I'm pretty sure it didn't work. But also kind of it's just came up on my thing here. Releasing on my birthday, Renaissance movie.
Yes, I'm very excited for that.
That'll be exciting. I'm excited for that because I didn't get to see that concert, and I do feel like I unfairly, like I should have probably made it a priority to go see both, and I didn't. So now I'm excited. Oh, duh! Here we go. I was looking for the movie theater or looking for Eras Tour. And
I definitely want to see Renaissance as well. That's on a top priority list for me.
For sure.
Homecoming is one of my favorite concert documentaries of all time. Have you seen it on Netflix?
Yes, I have, and I actually really did like it. Wait a minute. Okay, so confirmed we're going to go to the movie that weekend. So looks like we're going Sunday. That'll be so fun. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Because we gotta see it opening weekend. We can't. We'll see it opening weekend. We'll see what's up, and then we'll probably go again. And I'm sure we'll see it multiple times.
Yeah,
totally. I have a feeling I'm going to go at least 3 times.
Totally.
So hype about that. Movie's coming out soon. 1989, Taylor's version. So soon. It's October now, spooky season. So really, it's just we're trying to get across that finish line of 1989, Taylor's version.
Very excited for that as well.
For the tail end of this episode, we're going to do something fun, something different that we haven't done, and something that we're going to do up until the release of 1989 with a couple of Taylor's already released, re-recorded albums.
Yep.
Starting with Fearless Taylor's version, a little draft.
Yep.
A song draft.
Yep.
Songs that we like the most, and we're going to duke it out. We're going to battle it out.
Yeah. I've seen some people do this on TikTok. It seems very fun. And then at the end, you guys can comment who you guys think won.
Yes. Yeah. That'll be good.
Who's a fearless draft you guys prefer the most?
Perfect.
So how should we decide who goes first?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Should we
like rock, paper, scissors, or like flip a coin, or like what do people usually do for this?
I don't know. I don't really know how drafts work, to be honest.
I think we just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, I agree. Should we just like flip a coin?
Yeah.
I can do like flip a coin on my phone.
There you go.
Okay, so
there's an app for everything.
You call it heads or tails. Ready?
Okay, I'm gonna go heads.
Call it. It's tails. So I go first. Oh, it's heads.
Oh, that's for me.
Okay, perfect.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I go first.
So you go first. Yep.
Damn. Okay. So the first one I'm gonna pick is. Oh, let me get this pen. First one I'm gonna pick. Again, this is off of Fearless, Taylor's version.
Yeah, and we're also doing vault tracks.
We're doing vault tracks as well, and we're keeping them all on the same thing.
Yep.
We're just going to do all of them as is. I think I've got to go and with one of my favorites.
Okay.
It's so hard because there's 2 that I really want. I know you like them too. I'm going to go Forever and Always.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
first pick.
One.
Forever and Always.
Good first one. Okay, so for me, I'm going to go number 1, Other Side of the Door.
Okay. Whew. That's good.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. Next, I'm going to go You're Not Sorry.
Fuck!
Yes.
That's a good one, too.
I love it so much.
Okay, second, I'm going to go Breathe.
Oh, good one. Good one. Colby Calais.
Yep.
I love Colby Calais.
Breathe is probably her
Been
most underrated.
For a while now.
Yeah,
isn't it Colby?
It's probably the most heartbreaking,
like
one of the more heartbreaking songs that she has.
It is a really sad song that doesn't get enough light. Like for example, like I could probably sing that song if you started singing it, but off the top of my head, I don't know it.
See your face in my mind as I drive away, 'cause none of us thought it was gonna end that way.
Yeah.
People love people. Yeah, like I have had some
It's a great
dramatic moments.
That's a great one.
Staring out the window, listening to that song.
I in doing this and writing this down and picking my favorites from this album, I have, and I think I literally just said this 5 minutes ago, but I have come to realize that Fearless, I have not paid enough attention to Fearless.
I feel like Fearless
It's
was
neglected.
her most neglected Taylor's version.
And I feel bad about that. I'm feeling very guilty. Okay. Next I'm going to do, all right, so far I have Forever and Always, You're Not Sorry.
Yep.
And you have
The Other Side of the Door and Breathe.
And Breathe. Okay, great ones. I'm going to go, I'm gonna go Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Oh, okay.
Taking it. I love that song.
Okay, I will
especially now in this day and age, in the year of our Lord Sophie Turner.
Facts. And I will say that is the only vault track that I like from Fearless. That might be a hot take. It's the only one that I actively listen to. There are some that I like, but it's the only one that is on my constant playlist.
I agree, actually. Fully agree.
For 3, I'm going to go White Horse.
Ah, good one. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
I love White Horse.
Yeah, that's
so
definitely like,
good.
yeah.
So good. All right.
Just iconic. Everything about that. Isn't Stephen Coletti in that music video?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wasn't there a rumor that we were dispelling outside?
Yeah, fucking
that,
John Rich was
John
like,
Rich
she
was
dated Stephen Coletti. Like,
idiots.
No, she didn't.
Fucking moron. Anyway. All right, I'm torn between some sad ones, you know?
Yeah, I know. I feel like we're
both sad girls. I know, that's why it's like really hard. So
I do take a preference to her sadder songs.
All right, I'm going to go Jump Then Fall.
Good one.
I love it. I love Jump Then Fall. Be there, you know it's gonna leave you.
Say that you wanna be with me too. Yeah, that's a banger. Okay.
And I say do it all, so jump, then fall, jump, then
so cute.
fall into me. Ugh, great song. All right.
Okay, so with that, I think I'm gonna have to go The Way I Loved You.
Oh, that was that. I had that one on my list too. Screaming and fighting and kissing in the rain, and it's 2 a.m. and I'm cursing your name. So in love that you acted insane, and that's the way I loved you.
Such a banger.
Great song. Oh, devastated to lose that one.
Chills.
I know. I'm devastated to lose it. Devastated to lose it. God, the minute that my bronchitis and sinus infection is cleared up, you guys aren't even gonna know what hit you. It's gonna be like Taylor's on this list or is on this podcast. All right, I think I have to go crowd fave Love Story.
Okay.
Somebody's got to pick it. People love it. Classic.
Yep, that's fine.
It's a love story, baby. Just say yes. Gotta pick it. I have others under my hat.
I have Love Story pretty low on my list.
Yeah,
to be honest.
It's just there for the clout. You know?
Yeah.
I know that people appreciate that one.
Okay, so I think with that, I'm gonna take 15.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's it. We had to.
I was
separate
debating
those.
between 15 and You Belong With Me, but I think I'm gonna go 15
Yeah.
because it's just a bit more harder for me.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
15. If I listen to 15 by myself, like I can cry quick.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. If you put it on right now, I could probably squeeze out a tear.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go. Come In With the Rain.
Oof. Okay.
I fucking love Come In With the Rain. And I forgot how much I loved it until I listened to it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a nice sad one.
That one's kind of low on mine too, to be honest.
Come in with the rain.
So then I will go.
I just love rain imagery.
I think I'm gonna do Tell Me Why.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Sick and tired of your attitude.
Yes. Love
Bitch.
that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Today Was a Fairy Tale.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Cute one.
Today.
All right, let's see. Let's update the people now.
Yeah.
I have Forever and Always, You're Not Sorry, Jump Then Fall,
Oh, no, you have Mr. Perfectly Fine.
No, sorry. Yeah.
Then Jump, Then Fall.
Then Jump, Then Fall. Then Love Story, Coming with the Rain. Today Was a Fairy Tale.
Yep.
And
then
now list yours.
Other Side of the Door, Breathe, White Horse, The Way I Loved You, 15, Tell Me Why.
Perfect. And then you have a choice right now.
Yep. And then with that, I think I'm going to pick Fearless.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one. And you know what? I'm going to go right back. You belong with me.
Okay, perfect.
We got to get it off the list, you know?
Yep.
Good one.
Okay.
We have a couple sad ones left. All right, so what do you got next?
Okay, this is where it gets tricky for me.
Same.
Because I've gotten like my faves off the list.
Yes.
But I'm going to do, and I think this counts. Can I do Forever and Always piano version?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
yes,
great.
you can. Because piano version is great.
Yeah, and it's its own song.
I know. And that is hard because I don't know which I like more. I love them both a lot.
The piano is if you're like really down bad.
Really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really feeling it, which I understand. So yes, that totally counts. Okay, then I'm gonna pick I'm gonna go back into the vault tracks and I'm gonna go You All Over Me.
Okay.
I do really like that song. Another one that I forgot about. Obviously it holds no candle to Mr. Perfectly Fine, but it's still pretty good. That's a vault track. That's a vault song.
Yeah, it is.
That's
with Maren Morris.
Yes. I know with Maren, but yeah.
I think I'm gonna do Untouchable.
Good one. Good one, and also one that I don't feel particularly strong about.
Okay.
Did anybody pick
We still have Hey Stephen, The Best Day, Superstar, That's When, Change, Don't You, We Were Happy, and Bye Bye Baby.
Okay. Out of those, I'm gonna go. Is my turn yet?
Yep.
I'm gonna go The Best Day.
That's a good one. Yeah, I want to dance with my mom.
Life with me. Na, 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 na. Is that The Best Day?
No, it's I had the best day with you today. I'm 5 years old.
Yes. And that's a sad as fuck song.
Yeah.
But what is the song?
Coat on.
The best days of your life with me. Na 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 na. And it's just too late. What is that song? And the best day of your. That song,
is that
always
Taylor Swift?
It has to be. You know what? It might be like fucking Sugarland or something though. Like, the best days of your life with me. And na 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 na.
I don't know that.
And it's just too late. No,
What is it?
Kelly Pickler. I knew it was some dumb shit like that. For some reason,
hilarious.
it's Best Days of Your Life.
Okay, Kelly Pickler.
Oh, but Taylor
shout out.
Swift did write it. Okay.
Oh.
Written by Best Days of Your Life is a song performed by American country music star Kelly Pickler. Written by Pickler and Taylor Swift, who also provides background vocals on the song.
Wow.
And it was released on December 1st, which is my birthday. Second single from Kelly Pickler. And her name is Kelly. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
There's too many things in my head. Best Day is that song.
I never knew that she collabed with Kelly Pickler.
She was collabing with a lot of the country stars for a while.
Right.
Sugarland, she, obviously we know about all that. We'll talk about that too when we do this draft for Red.
Yeah.
But I still choose The Best Day because that song is sad. Didn't you get The Best Day at in Philly?
No.
As one of your surprise songs?
No, I wish. No, she did or did she do she did The Best Day on Mother's Day, which was that Sunday.
But it was in Philly.
It was
right?
in Philly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
right, so now you're
okay, so with that I think I'm going to go Hey Stephen.
That's a good one. I've never really gotten into Hey Stephen.
I had a very large crush on a boy named Stephen when I was in elementary school from 3rd grade to 5th grade, so I really resonated with that song.
There was a kid in elementary school that I went to named Steven who was weird and gross. So I always in my head was like, ugh, Steven, like, ugh.
Yeah, I think it really
Steven
depends on if you've had a good Steven in your life or if you haven't.
I think I have since met a few good Stevens.
I really don't.
They're few and far between.
I know. I don't know any Stevens.
They're few and far between. Oh, Stephen Shea. Stephen Shea. We forgot. Yeah, he's all right.
He's a fine Steven.
He's all right.
Yeah.
He's all right. I'm trying to think if I know any other Stevens in my immediate vicinity. I have one friend named Steve. I don't really call him Steven.
Yeah, no, I can't think of one Steven that I know off the top of my head besides that
And
my
I can't think
crush,
of any other
my
Stevens as
elementary
well.
school crush.
All I could think of was gross Steven in middle school. So I wasn't really into that song.
Shout out Stephen Che.
Shout out Stephen Che. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Change.
Okay, nice.
It's a pretty good song.
And we'll sing hallelujah. Okay. And then I'm going to go Superstar.
I'm glad you picked Superstar because Superstar might be the song I like the least
Wow,
on the album. When I was listening through again, I was like,
Sweet,
maybe I just need to give this song
sweet
some
Superstar.
time because I just was not loving it when I was listening.
When as I previously stated, and it is one of my bigger flexes when I was hooking up with a kid on the hockey team, Michigan State hockey team.
Yes.
I would like to I listened to that song because, he felt like he was famous to me. So it was relatable.
That's how it goes. It's super
was it
relatable.
dramatic? Yes.
Of course. But
that's
what
we do
are
in this
our lives?
house.
I say, what are our lives if not dramatic?
Yeah,
that's
facts.
how we live our life.
Yep.
All right. The rest of these, we have 4 left.
Yeah, none of these really speak
All
to me
vaults,
as
right?
much. Yeah.
These could really just be a toss-up.
Yeah.
It's my turn now?
Yeah, we have That's When, Don't You, We Were Happy, and Bye Bye Baby.
I'm going to go We Were Happy.
Okay.
I think that's a sad song that I like. Or I could be wrong. I really have to brush up on my fearless Taylor Swift.
I know.
It's actually appalling. Like, it almost makes me think, like, am I even a fan? Like, this is crazy.
I think I low-key listen to Fearless kind of a lot.
You like Fearless.
Yeah.
I know that you're always listening. My problem is that I really became a Swiftie and came around Speak Now. Speak Now was my and I liked the songs from Fearless. I liked a couple songs off Debut. I obviously listened to them in my car. I obviously heard them, growing up. But Speak Now is really when I started blossoming into the Swiftie I am today. So unfortunately, Fearless and, Debut, which will I think maybe here in the future. Can I ask you something about this?
Yeah.
We have been hearing about every other album.
Not
We
even
hear
a
nothing about
not even
Debut. Not a peep.
squeak.
Not even a squeak.
Yep.
No songs from Debut on the tour.
Yeah,
right?
it's so
not even
weird.
one, right? Like literally not even one.
She should have said no on the Reputation tour. So it's just
Right.
so odd that
Did she
not even
should have
one.
said no as a surprise song?
I believe so.
She might have. And then she also did Tim McGraw opening night. Yeah?
Yes. Or relatively.
She brought
in the
out
beginning.
somebody. Who'd she bring out? Not Tim McGraw.
Keith Urban?
Keith Urban, maybe?
I don't know.
I think you're right. But besides that, really nothing. And I'm wondering.
It's so weird.
I'm wondering if there's more of a legal issue with that album, or maybe is it crazy she doesn't care that much about it anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. And
Maybe she'll drop
Debut
it on my
to me
birthday.
is my least favorite album. It's just not really that good in my opinion.
Should have said no is great.
But yeah,
What
should have
else
said
is
no. I
even
like
on it?
Mary's song.
Mary's song is fine.
I love I'm Only Me When I'm With You.
I'm only me when
I'm
I'm with you.
Gonna up when you're not down. Don't wanna fly if you're still on the ground. Yeah, it's a banger.
It's a great song.
It's a
Should
good
have said no though
top-down
is the
driving
one.
car.
Should
Yeah.
have said no.
Should have gone home. Should have thought twice before you let it all go.
You should have known that word.
What you did with her, get back to me.
Get back to me.
And I should have been there in the back of your mind. Should have been asking myself why. Should have been begging for forgiveness at my feet. Should have said
Should
no.
have said no.
Baby, and you might still have me. Yeah, with the violin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't resist.
For you gon'
Tell me this.
Okay, no, maybe I'm
Yeah.
excited for debut.
Yeah. That song
Was
is a
it
banger.
worth
Yeah.
it? Was she worth this?
No. Yeah.
Whoa.
And that song does really fit in the
Great fucking
Reputation.
song. That's making me tear up. Wow.
Yeah, song's a banger.
It does fit more with Reputation or
Yeah.
what a good
But yeah,
what a
it
good
is
one.
kind of crazy
What a
that she
good
just
one.
doesn't give Debut the light of day.
I know. It's crazy. Well, everybody says the only thing she has left back to claim is her name and her reputation. So, I'm sure there's something all with that.
Right.
And that'll be exciting.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to do That's When,
Got it.
featuring Keith Urban.
Love.
Yeah.
And we love Keith Urban.
That's when.
Remember when Keith Urban accidentally
Oh yeah, yeah.
was the one that like exposed the fact that Maddie Healy was in the tent.
Yeah, that's so
for
funny. 'Cause
Taylor.
He was just
He
like
was taking
a
selfies with
video.
Nicole.
Yeah.
He was like, "We're at the concert.
Yeah.
Wow!" And it was
That's
like
honestly
Maddie Healy in
made
the
him
booth.
seem the most human.
It was
in
hilarious.
a long time. Because like people always joke that him and Nicole are like robots.
Yes.
And that video like very much humanized them. In
was
my eyes.
so
It was
fucking
very
funny.
cute. It was very dad.
Very much so.
Yeah.
That's exact. My parents would do that same shit. It was so funny.
Yeah.
I'll go Bye Bye Baby as my
Okay.
last pick.
That's my least favorite.
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah,
on the album.
I'll choose it.
And fucking Billboard had like the audacity to release like all the vault tracks ranked, and they put "Bye Bye Baby" in like the top 5.
Oh well, they
And
don't know
put
what the
nothing,
fuck
they
they're
put
talking
nothing
about.
new like at like 13.
No, that was insane.
Like,
that was
do you
insane.
have ears?
No, they
Or-
clearly don't. Billboard, doesn't always get it right.
Yeah,
and
they're crazy when it comes to their rankings. I don't know what if there's
That
a
was
deaf
nuts.
person listening to.
No, there
yeah.
must be because that's just crazy.
Yeah.
These people don't know what they're talking about. But all right. So let's see. My official list. For
we still have 2 more.
do we?
Yeah.
What else do we have left?
Oh wait, you took. Oh wait.
I took
we
Bye
have
Bye
one
Baby.
more, and it's "Don't You."
And
So
don't
I
you?
get
And that's yours,
Yep, I
right?
get Don't You.
All right, good. So, all right, my official list is Forever and Always, You're Not Sorry, Mr. Perfectly Fine, Jump Then Fall. I don't remember the order.
Love
Do
Story.
you know? Okay, Love Story, Come In With the Rain.
Yep. Today was a fairy
Today
tale.
Was a Fairy Tale.
You Belong With Me.
Yeah,
You All Over Me.
right.
The Best Day.
Okay,
Change. We Were Happy. Bye Bye Baby.
got it.
And I am The Other Side of the Door.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe. White Horse. The Way I Loved You. 15. Tell Me Why. Fearless. Forever and Always piano version.
Yep.
Untouchable. Hey Steven. Superstar. That's When. Don't You.
Damn, you've got a good one.
I think
I felt good about my list, but hearing yours, White Horse was a
Yeah.
death blow to
I think
my
White
list.
Horse was a great sleeper pick for me.
Oh,
and
really good one.
I think The Way I Loved You.
The Way I Loved You is a great one. I had those two were both ones that I wanted for my team.
Yeah.
So I'm sad to have lost those. Congratulations on your great draft.
Thank you. And
I think mine's pretty good
I think
too.
your top 5 is very solid.
Yes. Forever and Always gets me. And then
Yeah.
You're Not Sorry.
You're Not
I
Sorry
will
is
I'll bury
just-
myself to those
yeah.
songs. I fucking
Yeah.
love those songs. So I feel good about it. But perfect. Okay. So let us know what you think, who won.
Yep.
We're gonna do this with
So what comes after that? Red?
Red.
Yeah. So
And then we'll do it
next-
with Speak Now.
Yep.
And then, we'll do it with 1989 when it comes
Yep,
out.
yep.
And then we'll have to wait until Reputation comes out, which
Yep.
hopefully it'll just be like 1 week later.
Yeah. and then we could I don't know what the deal is with debut. We could
idea.
also if there's gaps in between, we could do Folklore Evermore, Lover.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midnight.
And Midnights as well. Ooh, those are gonna
Yeah.
be so hard.
I
God,
know.
the draft for
Dude,
folklore, we might get in a fight, like a fist fight. Like I don't know if we can do it. Like that would be so impossible.
Seriously, that's gonna be hard
It'd be
for us.
really hard.
Yeah. We're
So
gonna have to
we
do
both
like
love it.
best 2 out of 3 for the
Yeah.
first pick.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
For sure. 100%. But all right, so we will, as always, keep you guys abreast as to what's happening in Taylor's world.
Yep.
This is Taylor Watch, and we'll see you next time.
Love you guys.